No signal. That's what I've got for you. Alright, listen, Donkey Kong, we're gonna do this now. And, first, we need to find a fucking signal. So, let's see if I can actually find a single signal. Video input. It seems like all the inputs are correct. Everything is good. But I'm just... oh, that's weird. Yeah, it's over. Christmas is over. And, well, at least it's over for me. It's been over for about an hour and a half. And, we march ever closer toward the... So, but before we get there, we're gonna play some Donkey Kong Country. Now, I don't know none about why this ain't working, but if you give me just a minute here, I'm gonna try to fix it. If my stream mysteriously dies, just stick around, because this could happen. Sometimes, XSplit crashes. Whoa! So yeah, we're good. No crash. Success. Wii U dong. Vappy, please cut yell. Okay, so this is definitely one of my favorite games, and I've played a lot of this. Mainly this part right here, by corrupting it. I must have seen this screen well over 1,000 times in various configurations of fucked. I almost can't see this without thinking about corruptions. But yeah, I love this game, and I've played a lot of this on Christmas, and it's one of my favorite Christmas games, and I just have good memories of playing it for the holidays. So that's why I wanted to stream it. I'm gonna just do this as quickly and efficiently as I can. No, this is not a speed run. I don't do those. I've tried. But I want to just enjoy the game for what it is, and that seems like, well, something that I can do. So let's do that. There's no randomizer for this game yet, by the way. It's funny, because now I can't not associate this game with corruptions, and I'm having difficulty taking it seriously. Some of my favorite moments in Donkey Kong Country were discovering secrets like this that were just randomly all over the place. No. How do you switch? Hang on a second. I gotta figure out. There's the switch button. Okay. Yeah. Ong. Ong ong. La 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 la. I wanna be with you. It's a good Blur song. It's called Ong Ong. You should check it out. What the fuck? Rambone, what are you doing? I can do this fast. It's just now is, not very fast. There's like artifacts on Diddy Kong, you see that? Like, he's not properly cut. He's not properly cut out. There's still, like, green mat on Diddy. It's not really green, though. It's kind of just white now. Disappointment. when the pixels are so high quality, you can tell. But back on like a blurry CRT TV, it just kind of looked fine. But now you can tell this game isn't actually real life. There's also, I've talked about this a bunch when I, corrupted the game and actually played it legitimately. There's a fucking glitch, like here, that I discovered one day, and I couldn't fucking believe it. It is a skip of some kind, where you press the button when you're, like, here on the map, and it warps you to the end of the game, or, like, to a later world, I swear. And picture me, a young Bab, 12 years old, 15 years old, whatever I was, I don't know. Maybe, probably 12, actually. And then I find myself, like, skipping. That was the first corruption I ever did. The trick was in Nintendo Power. It's part of the speedrun. There you go. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I actually discovered my own trick. I thought I was the only one in the world, because no one in my school knew what the hell I was talking about, and this was pre-internet. Well, oh, fuck. If I was 12, then that was 3 years after this came out. And I still didn't have internet. So no. Yeah, no one, probably no one knew what that was. And then I couldn't recreate it. Just like I couldn't recreate it now. And then no one believed me. And I was forever a liar. Aye! Okay. Coggan. Okay, oh, fuck! I told you I could do this game quickly, I lied. Complete lie. I should have spent some time farming lives on the first level. Once I get into the DK groove, things are gonna be fine. I'm back in the DK groove. Love these fucking bonus levels. You know, it's weird because I love this game so much. I love Donkey Kong Country 2 so much. Never played Donkey Kong Country 3 all the way through. Only ever played a little bit of it at a friend's house. It's kind of a weird turn of events for someone who's really into the series. I guess I just kind of got bored of it by then. Fucking music in this game still holds up. Still amazing. Maybe Donkey Kong. Do you remember? I've heard criticisms lodged against this game that it was all flash and no substance. Like, I've heard people complain that the game was, it looked really good, but that the gameplay wasn't that great. I never really believed that. I thought the gameplay was always really solid. Maybe it's not as deep as some of the other games that Nintendo— well, this is rare, but maybe, I don't know, like, compared to Super Mario World, all the secrets and all the stuff in there, there's not as much, but yeah, I don't buy that. I think there's plenty of substance in this game. Both Kongs play differently. There's lots of little secrets and tricks. Cranky Kong gives you advice. Come over here and let me have a look at you. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Cranky. And this was like one of the first time— well, not one of the first times, but it was the humor of the game, of Cranky, like, being old Donkey Koggen, and being like a crotchety old asshole that hated this new generation. Like, when I was a kid, I loved that. It was the first time a game was like, yeah, we know what we are. I love bonus areas where I actually don't have to do anything. Turns out I would make a better viewer than I would a streamer. All my favorite moments in video games are the ones where I get to watch them. Like, for example, Metal Gear Solid 4. Best video game ever. Hardly even had to play. Okay, that's not entirely true. Do you like this one more than DKC2? Yeah, I think so. And I love DKC2, but I think I like this one just a little bit more. The music in DKC2 is pretty great. I might have to stream that too. At some point. I've streamed both of these games, like, years ago on the stream. Fucking before, way before Full Sauce. But now I'm kind of back in the DK mood, as I've said. Yeah, I just like this one a little bit better, I think because it fucking blew me away. And also, maybe just I remember it better, I played more of it. I like some of the levels better. I like that I get to play as Big Dong in this. Whereas, Trixie was pretty cool too. But, I mean, this is the Big Dong right here. There's no replacement. Not even Baby Koggin. Shark. Okay, so this was like the first game I ever streamed. Not really, but this was one of those games that when I had family over for the holidays in I think the year this came out, so 1994 I would say, yeah. It was definitely the Christmas after this game came out. I had my uncle, my little cousin, and my aunt. They stayed with us for a while, right? And my uncle was like kind of into video games, like he had some Star Wars games on his laptop. Had a lot of money. Was really, really into like technology. And he thought this game was the coolest fucking shit ever. So we used to sneak away from the Christmas activities. And they used to come up and watch me play this game. Because I was the only one that was good at it, that could beat it. So there's my nostalgia. Whoa, dudes. Hey, this is cool. Did you know that there's voice acting in this game? It's actually really, a well-known secret. You gotta press a secret combination of buttons. But you can get Funky Kong voice acting. You ready?
Hey dude, how's it hanging? Bodacious. So how was your trip? Whoa, sounds like you really had a smoking time.
That's cool, right? I mean, who would have thought an SNES game would have not only great audio quality, but ASMR? Oh, it's like really way ahead of its time. And also very emotionally supportive. It's a shame that they could only get the voice actor while he was eating. I don't know. Seems like it would have been a better idea to just like wait for him to finish eating and then get him to do the lines, but you know, whatever. That's fine too. At least he's supportive. You know, he cares. I think I placed that in the wrong spot. Like I said, I'm going for speed and comfort. Ah! And, that means that I might be missing some secret areas from time to time. And I do like the secret areas in this game a lot. I've done plenty of playthroughs when I was Bab-like. When I was Babular. And, most of those playthroughs were just, like, finding new secrets. So, those were always a pretty fun thing to do. Just go secret hunting. But yeah, I would play this and my cousin would watch and I beat it and it was the most intense thing ever. We spent like the whole fucking weekend just getting to the point where I could beat K. Rool. And I remember it being an amazing thing. But then there is also the negatives. Which is, and this is another fucking true story, and not that you asked, but I mean, let's do some memories. I fucked up a math test really bad, and I was really worried about like what my parents were gonna think. Like I didn't study at all. It was like one of the first times I did not. It was like 4th grade. It was one of the first times I did not give a single fuck about a test. Whoa. This was my first awakening into the monkey realm. And I did really bad on this test. I knew I did bad, and I was just dreading to get the results of this test. But for the time, I didn't care because I had Donkey Kong. And so the moment of glory that I had in defeating K. Rool was short-lived. Still important and very cool, but deep down I felt a knot in my stomach. I eventually received a 40 out of 100 on that math test. And, the crazy thing is, like, I was very distraught about that. And then, my parents were like, "That's okay. It's just one." And I was like, "Oh fuck, if I knew that, I wouldn't have developed a fucking stomach ulcer at the age of 9. And from that day forward, I got 40s forever. I was a good student, actually, in grade school. Grade school, I'd say I probably had like a 85 to 95 average for most grades. It was a lot of studying, and it wasn't easy, but, I mean... It wasn't easy because I fucking wanted to just play Zelda all day. Mainly. But, you know, I ended up doing really good in grade school. And then high school, I had much more responsibility. So I ended up playing Zelda all day. Well, Half-Life, actually. Team Fortress Classic, Counter-Strike, etc. And, then my grades started dropping to, like, 85 to 80, and then, like, 75. And that was pretty rough, but then eventually I kind of brought it back up. Then college was a fucking shit show. I had, just for the sake of honesty and candidness, I actually ended up, at one point in an early semester, with a 2.1 GPA. I did not give a fuck. I had too much freedom, no idea how to handle it, because up until then, the schools I had gone to were so fucking intensely coddling. And it was more about, instead of the love of learning, it was more about, you gotta do this test. And if you don't do this test, and if you don't get the good grades, then you don't go to college, and you don't get a job, and then everyone hates you, and then go fuck yourself. It wasn't like, oh, well, isn't this cool shit? Because, you know, you're a young mind, and you're gonna learn, and you know, the passion for learning is so cool and important. It was like, no, if you don't do this test, you're a fucking piece of shit. So the motivations were all wrong, and that's my defense. So I'm just gonna blame that, but I ended up doing really bad in college, and I ended up, kind of also just making a lot of friends and just fucking around with them too much. God damn it. I pulled it together, ended up with a 3.8, then a 3.9, and then I ended up, having a major and a minor, and so I kinda at some point learned that, it was cool to go to school. Actually, it fucking sucked cock, but I did it anyway because I had to. And then I ended up streaming video games for a living, go figure. But, you know, such is life. It was good to have that, and then it was good to have my work experience for 13 years. So, it all kind of built character and, you know, blah blah blah. But, yeah, that's not that you asked, but that's my history with school, and, so, yeah. I'm gonna try to play Monkey Game now, because I'm failing miserably. This was like the first major roadblock when I was a kid, this level, and it still sucks. That's not too bad if you just really pay attention, but I have not been doing that. I'm gonna do that now. Whoa, that's even if you are paying attention. Jesus fucking Christ. I was an English major and a communications minor. I know the laughs are gonna come nice and strong because of the English major, but keep in mind the school I went to was a business school and it was not my choice. And they did not have a lot of things that I wanted to do. A lot of people in this school went for sports management. Believe it or not. I'm sure that was real useful. Sports management. Yeah. Good major. So English did help. It was a general thing. It kind of, you know, I thought maybe I would become a teacher at some point. And that didn't happen. I was always good at writing. Always liked writing. But communications minor was infinitely more useful. I should have majored in that, but I kind of had a problem with one of the teachers. One of the professors was kind of a scraggly old... And I could not deal with that. So I just, you know... The professor could ruin a class. For me. Easily. Fucking hell. I went to meme school. But yeah, so that was my college thing, and I ended up paying student debt for student loans off for... Get this? 8 years. So was it worth it? I have no fucking idea. I don't know. I should have fucking did a trade school instead. If it was up to me and if I knew any better, I would have done a trade school. For like... I don't know... sound or computer or art or visual stuff or... I don't know. I ended up working at a bank for a little while. That sucked! Oh yeah! I would have went for school for like video editing. And I was always good with Photoshop, and then video editing became a big thing for me. And then that ended up becoming my job for a while. And now here I am, back where it all started. Back to when I was 9, playing for my uncle and my cousin, except now there's 5,000 uncles and cousins. And... wow. That's a really fucking weird thought. Yeah. Yeah, just playing monkeys and minecart games. So here's the deal, I have to shut up now. Because I gotta do this level. And the only way I'm gonna be able to do this level is if I shut the fuck up for a second. Wow! When I say uncle and cousin, I mean like in the Kukue from Pokemon sense. He just calls everyone cousin. Kukue. I'm like afraid to get that red balloon. Because I knew I would fuck that up. Wow, this is a really early on level too, and this is fucking... This is brutal. I forgot how fucking hard this level was, and it's like the second world. This is within the first, like, 15 minutes of gameplay. Whoa. Whoa! We're gonna try again. Now that my life story has been told, maybe I'll find some strength. But... No! I need to cool it. This is truly monkey hell. I think it's in my best interest to start getting those red balloons, I think. The fucking soundtrack of hell that I played earlier. This is it. That was fake. This is it. It's now just grunts, David Byrne noises, and this fucking music. I think one time I streamed this game and I did this in just like 2 or 3 attempts, and I was amazed at myself. I'm pretty sure that has happened at some point in time. But right now I really need to cool it. This is it. This is the final one. I got this. It's all smooth sailing from here on out. It's all smooth sailing from here on out. Once this level's over, it's fine. It's gonna be okay. There you go. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Who's next? What's next? We got this fun part. That was the part. That's just— what the fuck? Oh my god! How did I do this when I was 9? I had no one to pass the controller to. I was the person that got the controller passed to them.
Hey, how you doing? You know, oh, you know what time it is, huh? It's Tinky Winky time, you know? So look at me. I got a stinky pinky, I don't know where it's been. Huh? Yeah, what up? Just, I just hang out a couple monkeys. Collect the bananas. Well, where do you think the bananas go? Huh? You think they eat all of them? No! Definitely not. Nope. It might be going up someone's ass. I don't know.
Fucking cock. Tinky Winky did it. I passed the controller to Tinky Winky. Bouncy Bonanza. Fucking hell. That's, good stuff. Portable tire. I guess all tires are kind of portable, if you think about it hard enough. You fucking... You bastard. You fucking bastard. Alright. Alright, now... Now my pride is on the line. what little of it I have left. I can't let this become a disaster piece. Hey, that would have been a good title for Greg Sestero's book. The Disaster Piece. Or the movie they're making about The Room. It's called The Masterpiece. They should have called it The Disaster Piece. I feel like that's been like at least 2,000 to 4,000 people's MySpace names, though. Con. Ferg. How come we only ever got one Ferg? Look at that. How is this, like, soft frog, this soft, squishy, like, gummy frog able to survive a bee with spikes on it and poison and barbs? Yeah, that's cool. Do that. Good job.
Hey!
I said, even as a child, I made stupid noises while playing video games. This is nothing new. This isn't like, oh, Vinny's just trying to be silly for the stream. No. No, I'm a fucking moron. I've been my whole life. This is how it was. Everyone had to deal with this. It's a wasp. Alright. Well, fucking... Here, let me give you a degree in, waspology. I wonder if I can go back up and get the frog. It's... Someone just said, we know you have a tumor. So, me making all these weird noises is actually just a tumor. Got it. I'll have it checked out. Understood. But someone needs to get that dude a degree in etymology.
Hey, go!
Okay. Okay. Yep. Alright. Rest in peace. Frog. And... Kong. Do not die, did he? Did not die, did he? Oh. All this for a couple of lousy bananas. Okay. Alright, slowly making progress. Stop and go station. Oh, I remember this one. These feckers. Yeah, yeah. Was a simple time. Did anyone else get the fucking Donkey Kong Country VHS in the mail from Nintendo before this game came out? And was like, what's happening here? Like, how do they do this? Is this clay?
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. Still very tense. This game has never stopped being tense. Especially this fucking level. This is crazy! Again! Some really fucking hard levels early on. Hello, Mental Jen. That wasn't a meme, there's actually... Jen is in the chat. One of our streamers. Okay. Bingo top left at entrance. Wait, wasn't there was a shortcut? Wait a minute, I think you're right. Was there a shortcut across this whole fucking level? Oh, it's too late now, I think.
Okay. Hey, how you doing? Yep, gonna die now. Okay.
Stop and go station is a shortcut right at the start of the level. Fuck, you're right. Yeah, it's too late now. Once the checkpoint was hit, there was no going back, was there? Fuck! You always say one of our streamers like we don't know that they're in the team. Hey, no need to get snazzy. There are lots of people here that don't know who's on the Vinesauce team. Proof. We did Sven co-op. People were like, who is Grill? I was like, it's Jen. They were like, who is Grill? No need to get scuzzy. What are you doing? Did you just assume everyone feels the exact same way and knows the exact same things? Not everyone is privy to this information, my friends. Kong. Thank you, Ross. Ross says, Jen, I know who you are. You're Vinesauce, right? That's true. Okay, we're half hour in, and 2 of the hardest levels are now complete. I believe that I'm going to be just fine from here on out. I swear. Smooth sailing. I remember there being some good secrets in this level. Clever. It's only like 3 pixels worth of barrel that is visible. But each pixel is so dense. Good. Good. How do you feel about the theory that every streamer is an alternative persona? Of you. You mean it's not true? Here I am this whole time. That was my natural assumption. I thought that I would have a sleepwalk and I would just stream. And then everyone would think I was another person. Great. Stinky Whizzleteats. If you know what that... If you know what cartoon that is from, then you're a 90s kid. Fucking Snicks. Those were kind of like my two favorite things at the time of this game's release. This game and Ren and Stimpy. And now I like at least 3 more things. It's been many years. Why does the frog make the Kremling noise? I never realized that. Frog has the same... The frog has the same sound effect when it gets hit as when you destroy a Kremling. I guess I realized that, but now I'm noticing it again. Exit. Play the Ren and Stimpy game. Oh, there's some bad Ren and Stimpy games out there. Some really fucking bad ones. That's the same advice you gave me before, Cranky. Necky's nuts. It's pretty powerful. Infinite lives at the start of the level you just played. What is the glitch? I think I remember it very, 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 very... I don't remember it at all. What's the glitch? Just get bananas. You just killed it? Oh. Wait, do you mean like do this over and over again? Look at these strong buff men. They're so fucking swollen. Just bounce on the buff guys as Diddy. Oh, okay. Here, let me try once. Just lure the steroid men and slide on the slope on him. Wait for the guy at the bottom right to and hold left as Diddy. As Dizzy Kong. You need that guy down there at the slope. Jump on him while he's on the left slope and hold the left arrow. Well, now there's 3 muscle butts heading this way. Oh, wait a second. No, I probably won't be able to do this. Let's try something real quick. Let me just take a look. DKC Infinite Lives Glitch. Found it. Oh, I see. I see. He has to get- oh! Oh, that's actually really easy. Or it seems really easy. Never mind. It'll be worth it. You kinda need Diddy for this, so... Alright. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually done this glitch, but I could be very, very, very mistaken. Whoops. That was my ticket right there. That was the meal ticket. Meal ticket's dead. Fuck. Grind me away on the millstone. Oh, fuck, I just made another mistake, too. I needed... This isn't going well. I needed, I needed Diddy. Okay, so I go this way. Okay, Diddy acquired. I have to hold left. Hang on. I got it now. I almost had it. That was it. I like this. Discovering strange new glitches. Ah! Okay. So I only lost like 4 lives to get this, but it'll be worth it, I swear, guys. Mother of fuck. Is this how you're spending your Christmas? I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. Hang on, I have the video up. I gotta see what I'm doing wrong. I have to slide down. I just have to slide down at the exact right moment, basically. Got it. It was Christmas. I think we could stop at 50. Cool. Well, now I know how to do that. That's pretty fucking awesome. Why am I stopping at 50? Because if I spend more than 50 lives, then I don't deserve to play this game anymore. Yeah, cough it up. Cough up the banana. God bless. Vine Valley. Vulture culture. This is my land. The land of my people. The graphics is so good. That moment when everyone saw this game and uttered, graphics will never get better than this. And then they did 1 year later. It's okay, he's not really dead. No. Thank you. That's beautiful. Good job. Alright. But, you know, some of the textures are still, as you can tell by that screen right there. Even though I think this game held up graphically, you can see it's trying so hard to make the best of those 256 colors. It's trying so hard. And mostly succeeding. Like how, like, Dong just runs off at high speed to get away from the situation, and then just ends up, like, fucking suiciding off of a ledge. Good job, dude. You really did the right thing there, while you were, trying to get away from danger. Poop. Also, I've realized how many times I've called Donkey Kong Dong today, and how tainted I've become by my own shitty memes, and by just the memes of the internet in general, and, I mean, I don't feel too bad about it, but, you know, it's just a thing I noticed. Like I said, my New Year's resolution is to meme less in 2017. The problem is we're gonna have to make a petition to Sandy Koufax to change the definition of the word meme. That's the only way that's gonna happen. We need to redefine what the word meme means, and then I can stop. But, if we just, again, if we all rally and get in touch with Sandy Koufax, it's gonna be okay. We just make like a big petition, like whitehouse.gov petition about changing the word so that it's a little bit less, ubiquitous. Yeah. Treetop Town. I like these levels. These are good levels. Off to a good start. Why you being a motherfucker? Why you playing me like a motherfucker? I think I need Diddy for that. Do you guys feel that the music matches the graphical innovation that this game had? I don't mean just, like, the score being good, because we know the score is good, but I'm talking about, like, the way it utilized MIDI and samples. Like, because I feel like the sound is also maybe not as revolutionary as the graphics were, but definitely an integral part of what made this game impressive. Maybe not this level specifically, but... Con. Damn. Oh. Nice fucking try. There we go. Some good barrel stuff. Good barrel stuff on this level. Oh, fuck me. around the time this and like Killer Instinct came out was when video games started to become cool. Or more cool. And like, people with Super Nintendos could be like, yeah, but we got the best graphics. And then the PS1 came out. Oh man. That was a nice... Thank you, Rare, for that second chance that you gave me. But yeah, when the PS1 came out, then people were bragging about being video gamers and not just trying to hide it because they were afraid they would look like poopy heads. I could say this level is barrels of fun, and in the sense that I keep killing myself, yes. Barrels of fun. Ah, there's my old homeboy. Let's visit Funky. Here, let me enter the cheat code. Hello, Donkey Dude. Maybe your little surf buddies on another level.
Hey, dude. You know, on the way over here, I tried to think of something to say. Some righteous wisdom that would help you to feel totally tubular again. Get you back to your old self. But, in the end, I guess things don't really work like that. As much as I wish this was just boogie boarding in a shallow end, it's not. Love is a strange thing, dude. I mean, we're all primates, right?
It's crazy how this game was like, it even offered you like moral support while you were going through the levels. Because, I mean, they knew that you were gonna get frustrated. Like, for example, that rope that I tried to get back onto, but it was just disappeared. It was gone. And then it reappeared after I was past where the rope was. Like that right there, that was cool shit. But I had Funky to guide me through and help me, so it was worth it. Even like love Funky Kong was always there for me. I wonder if there's anyone here who never played this game that actually thinks... Like, there's gotta be at least... The amount of people watching this right now, there's gotta be at least one person who thinks that that was actually in the game. And are, like, utterly fucking baffled that a supporting character would give emotional support during the game. I mean, he's tubular. The way they climb those ropes. Specifically, look at Donkey Kong's hands in the background. Leave it to me to go for one single extra life, whilst simultaneously owning 50 lives. So many colors. All 256 colors are represented in this palette. unlocks, you know, this makes me want to replay Donkey Kong Country Returns. Now, I've completed Tropical Freeze on stream when that came out. That's on the Full Sauce channel. In full sauce. And, the original, my Donkey Kong Country Returns stream was before I started archiving, so that's gone. However, I do have the 3DS version, as I showed you the other day, and there's like 8 new levels in that. Now, 8 doesn't sound like a lot, and it's not, but it's definitely incentive to return to the game. So I'm thinking, not anytime soon, but mayhaps this year, I could return to Donkey Kong Country the same way he returned to us. In the most righteous way possible. Wow. I'm glad that platformers figured out, like, to make collectibles for things that don't just give you extra lives. Like things that unlock new levels or give you, like, art gallery stuff or unlock Luigi or whatever. Just... It's good to... It's good to collect things that don't just lead to extra lives or points. But I guess we didn't really know that in 1994 or earlier, or even quite a bit after, too. No. It's a minigame that gives you extra lives. I'm not talking about the minigame. The minigame was for extra lives, yes. That's fine. I was talking about, like, you know, in, Donkey Kong Country Returns, like the coins, and I was talking about, like, the KONG leading to you unlocking new levels, or like in the Mario platformers, when you collect all the coins, you get, like, new things. Mario Galaxy, etc., etc. It's just, it's good to play a platformer game. It's more replayable if it's not just for lives. And it goes to unlocking something interesting. I mean, minigames for lives, that's a whole different story. Really? How do you unlock Luigi in Honky Kong Country with a K? Don't know. I've been looking for the Luigi unlock for years. Could you imagine, like, what Luigi would look like with this style of animation? And, like, these 3D effects? This needs to be a mod. There needs to be a Luigi in Donkey Kong Country mod. And Luigi's just a monkey. Like, just your old, everyday average simian with a nice green hat, tongue flailing all over the place. There needs to be a Speed Luigi character in a video game where he uses his tongue to, like, hurt enemy. Well, I guess that would be just Yoshi's Island. There needs to be a Yoshi's Island mod where you play as Luigi and the tongue is Speed Luigi's tongue. On second thought, there doesn't need to be any of this, but it would be tubular. God damn it. Press the button like a second too late. Statistically, there's probably a speedrunner who just found Donkey Kong in the directory and was like, why does Donkey Kong have this many people watching right now? And they're just watching me play and having a fucking aneurysm. I know a good doctor. There's a dude in chat earlier who was an expert on wasps. I could recommend you to him if you need any help. He's got a PhD. How do you think Rare got away with making like a sexy monkey? I'm not saying that how do you think they got away with making a monkey that has like, you know, like so this level is called Orangutan Thing level, and this was one of, I think, the first appearance of the fake Kongs. I always wondered what happened, like why did they get evil, and how come they're not good monkeys? How come there's good monkey and bad monkey in this game? I don't know if the story was ever fully explained. Yeah! What Nintendo don't do now? Huh? Got a fucking ostrich that makes you go so fast that you go directly into the fucking pit. Huh, Sega? What don't Nintendo do now? And all that. I don't call out subs, but I have seen a few out of the corner of my eye, and that's really cool of you. Thank you. Get these assholes. Vinny, if you die again, the chat might ostracize you. I was gonna say something like, can we have this person excised from the stream? But then I realized, I just played it. I just played an entire game devoted to shitty puns. This is fine. I'll let you have your moment. I made quite a few shitty puns myself. It's crazy how if you just like take your time and assess the situations that the game presents to you, you can get through them without dying. Sometimes. This motherfucker's fast. That was luck. RN fucking Jesus was on my side for that brief moment. Alright. Clam City. Yeah. I always felt like Donkey looked like he was hunting for some clam. With the face he makes underwater. Even when I was a young bab, I knew that. I didn't. That's a lie. I just made that up. I'll tell you when I'm lying. You can... Don't worry. I don't want to mislead you into thinking that I knew what the fuck a clam was. I didn't. I never ate clams. I had clam chowder, but I never had an actual clam. Good commentary, huh? So, Donkey Kong Country speedrunners that are here, if you're here, just stick to speedrunning. Don't... You know, this isn't what you want for yourself, trust me. just weird stream of consciousness, like nonsensical ramblings about the word clam. Possibly with some innuendo involved. Possibly not. You never know. I might not even be talking about vaginas. You just have to figure that out for yourself. You know, I let you do most of the work. I just give you the seed, and I let your imagination fill in the blanks. And I just vomit from my mouth. I actually open my mouth and say words, usually before I have anything to say specifically. So just whatever happens, happens, you know? So you can leave now. Now that you know the secret. You don't have to stay if you don't want to. On. It's a lot of pearls. If we could just collect the pearls, we'd be rich. We wouldn't have to get the bananas back. We could just buy new bananas. Yeah. Time to fucking kill some bees. I was gonna say fuck some bees up, but then that would have been definitely misinterpreted. Gosh darn it! Monkey ass. All right. Gorilla Glacier. Here's the most Christmassy of all the levels. These are the ones I was thinking of specifically. Just again, just a weird instinctual memory. Damn. Oh. I didn't see you there, Green Bee. I'm dreaming of the white pee-pee. It's so cool, though. It's a very cold level. It's like a weird platformer zen that is attainable on the best of days. And I feel like the best platformer games are the ones that every potential danger is telegraphed so that you have enough time to react. And the worst platformers are the ones that you have to die repeatedly to actually know where the fuck anything is so you can live. This is on the better side of the platformer spectrum, by far. There still may be one or two bullshit moments here and there, but generally, you get plenty of time to react, and most of the defeats will be your own fault that you weren't able to react in time. I was fucking, like, blown away by this blizzard when I was younger. How, like, it just gets closer. And then you're just fully in it. It's so fucking cool. Still pretty cool. That's why I guess I really never loved the Sonic games. And I'm not... That's cool. I never played them all. I've played little bits of them. And I do plan on streaming my very first Sonic playthrough next year. So I'm willing to give it a chance, as I've said. But I also remember playing a little bit of Sonic when I was a kid. And I would just, like, constantly run into spikes and enemies and walls. It was just too fucking fast for my little... moronic, soft bab brain. And whether or not those games actually do give you time to react, or you're just going too fast and you just take damage, I don't know. I mean, we'll find out when I play the game, and I'll try it to be as fair as possible. But, I just seem to remember always being frustrated. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the one you should choose. I've heard, yeah, I've gotten some good suggestions. I've got some really big Sonic fan friends, and I've had some really good suggestions about which games I should start with. So, I think I'll be led to the right direction. But it's not just Sonic that frustrated me. Plenty of platformers didn't do anything for me. That was just kind of one example. And I feel like, the best platformers do give you a chance. But that doesn't mean that, like, even the ones that give you a super fucking slim chance, that's just, you know, you just gotta be real good. I've considered the possibility that maybe I'm just not good enough to play Sonic games. And then my already shattered ego has, it just imploded even further in on itself. Could you believe it? Me? Bad at video games? It's more likely than you think. That's why I just play Animal Crossing. Because you can't lose in Animal Crossing. And, another part of me not liking Sonic was, of course, the ad campaigns.
Sega does what Nintendo don't!
It suddenly gave fuel to my asshole classmates to start, like, fucking console wars. Like I said before, it was, like, so peaceful. You know, it was like... whatever, if you like video games, you're a gamer, man. And then it became like, fuck you! If you don't like Sega, you're a fucking baby! And I was like, wait, why did this start happening? I've talked about that before. That was one of my least favorite things about Sega. But, now I have grown to enjoy them as a developer at, you know, at times. Depending on their games. It was like, for a little while, you know, the gamers were disliked by most people because they were gamers, right? But at least we stuck together. And then the group got smaller because Sega does what Nintendo don't, go fuck yourself. And it was like, oh shit, well I guess I'm a baby. And then, you know... and then it became like internal wars within the group. So that was not fun, but what can you do? this fucking level. I really, really need to concentrate for a sec. I do not want to do this level again. I know that there's still console wars and people still like to fight, but it's definitely less out in the open. Like, I talk to people at, you know, parties, and it's not like... It's usually pretty civil, or even online, like, yeah, there's still the people that like to make a war of it. But it's like, oh, well, whatever you like. But in terms of platformers, what I was gonna try to say was, even though I didn't like Sega, or Sonic, for not just, like, spite reasons, but I then bought a PlayStation 1 pretty early on, probably like 1997, I got a PS1, and I thought Crash Bandicoot was pretty great. That was more my kind of platformer. Jesus Christ. So, as much as I would chalk up the thing to company loyalty, I don't think that's necessarily 100% the truth. I think it was just that I liked a specific kind of thing, and, you know... Crash kind of delivered on that for me. I know I missed a few secrets. Like, there's one right there, too. Yeah. There we go. The Fish level. Am I hyped for the Crash remakes? I might be. Not really, to be honest. Not for any specific reason, I guess. Well, you know what? If I had to really come up with a reason, it's because they're remakes, but even that's not really a good reason, because I'm okay with remakes if they're good. My Majora's Mask playthrough will probably prove that if you watch it, because I'm just gushing about the remake in the game the whole time. But, I'll probably buy them. Wait, they're on PS4 only? Maybe that's why I'm not hyped. They're on PS4. I mean, they could be on PS3. It's... Well, hang on a minute. What is so graphically intensive about Crash Bandicoot remakes that they can't also be on PS3? There's a fucking large install base for PS3. God damn it. Well, if it was a PS3 title, then yeah, I would have probably been excited as well, but then again, I guess it's been a very long time since anyone made anything for PS3, so it's fine. I get it. I'm not expecting anything. It would have been kind of cool, but it's been very many years now that PS4's been out. And also, that's another great way to have people make the switch, so to speak. Speaking of Switch... soon. Very soon.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't realize that was there. That's good. What does this look like to you? It's a little weird, right? Shit. mid-January. Mid-January we get to find out what the fuck this system is all about. I mean, we've had leaks, we've had freaks, we've had geeks. It's called Club Moist. But we don't know a lot of things. A lot of speculation, yes. We don't even know if Zelda is a confirmed launch title. There's been some speculation that it would be pushed back so that they could make Mario the launch title, which I think would be foolish. Was it? It's January what? It's January 10? Is that confirmed? Oh, January 12. Is that confirmed? Man, I just want Duke Nukem Switch to come out. I just want like a really good port of Duke Nukem Forever on the Switch. I think the system is as powerful. There's been some speculation about the power of the system. Some people are underselling it. And it seems from what I've read, and again, no confirmation, but based on some NVIDIA and Unreal Engine stuff, that people were expecting it to be as powerful as the PS3 and Xbox 360, but it's probably going to be somewhere between the PS3 and PS4 in terms of power, which is still kind of, I mean, let's face it, it's a little disappointing because, you know, you'd want it to be amazing, but it's also... Fuck, this system is like the size of a tablet, for the most part, and like there's an entire architecture inside of that. But again, that's speculation, that's rumor. I don't want to present that like it's fact. It's not. But it will... People are saying it will have, excellent portability. And that works on two levels. It's portable, but also people can port, developers can port games over to it pretty easily. So that's good. I mean, I hope it's a powerful system. I hope I can stop dying on this fucking level. I hope it's a powerful system. What time is it? 3 AM. Oh man, Mario Kart 8 might have to be delayed. I didn't realize how long I didn't realize how long Merry Gear Solid was gonna take. To be fair. And I still have like 2 worlds left of this. Because I'm not going beyond 4 AM tonight. I know people want Mario Kart, but if I can't do this soon, even if we get like a half hour of Mario Kart in, that would be great. But I'll probably just go ahead and put a delay order on, and we can do a full, extensive Mario Kart 8 stream with all the salt you've come to love. But yeah, right. The power of the thing is important. It's the same reason why I have a fucking massive video card in my computer. But it's also like consoles are already not really all that impressive at the moment. I'll just keep losing my fucking ostrich because of you know, it's you're not gonna get a cutting-edge console. The thing about the Switch that makes it an interesting technological thing is that it's portable and it looks that good. Oh, there's an ostrich.
Nah, I don't need it. Don't worry about the ostrich. Busy talking about nothing. Ah!
As long as the games run smooth and are good games, like, if Breath of the Wild runs amazing on the Switch, it already looks good. It's already got a good style, and it's something that I really think will benefit from the Switch's power. If they decide to go that way, and it looks like they did. They showed it off on the Switch, it was very smooth. So this is a very good thing. If I'm gonna play games with best graphics, well, I mean, that's already happening on the PC, it's not really... You know, I just need good, steady graphics. PS4 games and Xbox One games can look great, but they can also have terrible performance. And that's, I think, the bigger problem. So... focus on the performance. Like I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna focus on the performance. I'm gonna play Donkey Kong Country and spend my effort trying not to die like I did just then. I'm really going to try to do this. This fucking game. This game is something else. And then you give me a monkey at the end of the level, too? Another one? This game is really no joke. I mean, every time I play this game, I'm surprised at how hard it is. Croctopus Chase. I always forget, and then I just, like, jump into it again, and it's like, oh, right. Yeah, this fucking... This sucks. Obviously the game doesn't suck, but I suck. That's what sucks. Did you know that there are immortal jellyfish? Oh, that's cool. Thanks, dude. Did you know that there are jellyfish that will start to die, and then they will revert into bab form? And begin anew. Same organism, but just rebirthed. It's pretty good, right? Oh, that octopus mistake I made up there, which is kind of like a pepperoni secret. I make that every fucking time I play this game. Don't you hate it when this happens? You have to run away from a croctopus. And there's every chance that the croctopus might lead you into some kind of trap. I kind of hate it when that happens. I had time to react there. Just a little bit. But that's one of those off-camera fun moments. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I'd like not to be under the sea in an underwater Donkey Kong level. Please get me out, or I will shout in this underwater Donkey Kong level.
Whoa.
This music is so relaxing though, even though I'm playing the game, I kind of want to fall asleep. I know there's people that fall asleep to this stream. I'm not insulted by that. People sometimes ask me like, so your streams help me fall asleep, are you insulted? I'm just like, no, I'm frankly amazed more than anything else. Like, how do you sleep through the BEPS? How are you able to... Oh, you know what? You wake up, and then you have to try again. I like to fall asleep if I'm like... You know, if I'm taking a nap. Since we're talking about sleeping. I like to maybe fall asleep to, you know, a YouTube video or a documentary or something. And I forget what the fuck it was I was watching the other day. I don't remember. It might have been an old Red Letter Media video. Like a best of the worst. Actually, it was. Because it was fucking Rich Evans laughing like a fucking fire alarm. And it woke me up. And then I finally drifted back to sleep. And then it happened again. And then there's the phone call that happens. There's always a phone call, and I don't turn my phone off because you never know when it's something important. So it's like, oh. Well, I guess I'll just go fuck myself then. That's the clear answer. So yeah, I can't imagine, like... Especially if you're trying to fall asleep to this stream. Earlier, there was some pretty fucking loud noises. Oh god, and if we do Mario Kart, which I don't think we're gonna get to, but if we do, that's gonna be rough. And again, I know, people were looking forward to Mario Kart, and other people were looking forward to, like, weird or broken or bad games. But I kinda did those yesterday, so I figured for the sake of variety, just do some regular stuff. And, for the sake of my own sanity, I would do some regular stuff. You know, too much of a good thing isn't all that great. Which is why Mario Kart, I think, will be fun. So, if we don't get to it tonight, we get to it probably in the next 2 days. Like, it'll be a during the week online Mario Kart stream, followed by, like, Pokemon or Earthbunt? What's that? Earthbunt? Something like that. We'll make it work. That way you have a chance to make me scream live on this stream. Just by kicking my ass at Mario Kart. Yeah. Fucking frogs. Yeah, frogs. One of the other games that I associate with the same uncle and cousin I mentioned earlier was Mario RPG. And this game puts me in a mood to play Mario RPG, so I don't have the exact time frame, but I do know that I'll probably be completely sick of RPGs for a little bit after Earthbound. So I'm thinking... yeah, whatever. I'm thinking sometime after Earthbound Mario RPG. I have it. It's on the Wii U menu. I'll be streaming the Virtual Console version. And, it'll be great. So many good memories playing that game. That's gonna be... I can tell right now that's gonna be one of my favorite streams. Like, in retrospect. You know, because people, like, often ask me what are some of your favorite streams. Majora's Mask comes to mind. Tropical Freeze. Mario 3D World was a good one. There's a lot of good ones. It's kind of hard to choose, actually. Super Mario Sunshine, obviously, that one was great. I loved every minute of that. So I mean, there's so many ones that I could name. But I have a weird feel like Chrono Trigger I stream a lot, but I have a weird feeling that Mario RPG is going to be a really good one. And then who knows, maybe in the future, maybe 2017, maybe not, we'll see. Maybe, oh, I didn't mean to shoot myself down there. Maybe I will investigate the possibility, or the possibility, if you will. If there was a right time for that possibility phrase, word, it was then. It's about the Mario Brothers. Maybe I'll think about one of the Mario Luigi games. But, you know, RPGs are all well and good, but those can be like that could be like a month or more of my life. So I kind of want to space it out. For example, after Mario RPG, the Switch will probably be out. So I'll probably waste all my time playing Zelda. Breath of the Wild is probably going to be like an ongoing 3-month stream. I can see it now. Hopefully I won't get sick of it like I did Fallout. I also don't plan on streaming Skyrim on the Switch. I might do like a one-off stream or two here and there if I do end up getting it. And I think I want to get it just for the portability, and because I don't have the special edition or the remastered edition, which is basically just check out these textures, huh? But yeah, I know how I am with Skyrim. I know what Bethesda games do to me. It's insidious. They make me love them, and then I end up never completing the main quest because I'm too busy collecting bones and like weapons that I'll never use, and fucking just other trinkets that I feel I have to have in my inventory at all times. And then I'm suddenly walking around with 80 fucking weight. Wow, same fucking barrel. Almost same spot too. 80 weight out of 90, and it's like, wow, gonna adventure with all this crap, huh? it's insidious, I tell you, but I've never finished Skyrim, so that's gonna be just for me. That's gonna be my own little project, and I think a one-off stream is pretty... Wow, that's a nice glitch. A one-off stream is pretty guaranteed, but it won't be like an ongoing thing. Zelda, however, will probably be streamed a lot. And, again, I know the inventory stuff is going to be a lot lighter than a game like Bethesda usually makes. And, you know, that's cool. It's also Zelda. I think the biggest problem with a lot of those open world games were, complaints about the combat system. Like, I was talking Witcher 3 last night, right? And what do you think everybody said was the biggest problem? Or not last night, 2 nights ago. What do you think everybody said the biggest problem with The Witcher 3 was? Give me a second. I don't even have to look at the chat, and I know what the answer is going to be. Well, some people here say too big, but then a lot of other people are saying it's the combat. My answer was the combat. Most people were saying the combat was a little shallow, or it gets repetitive, or, you know, it's like the gameplay is on the weaker side. Because you just lock on, you cast your shield, and you mash the button a lot, and you know what? It doesn't feel a lot of times when I play that game like I'm making a dent on like some of the higher level enemies. It doesn't feel like I'm actually like actively in combat. Like it could be a World of Warcraft type thing where you just lock on to the thing and watch Geralt attack. But this is just button pressing with a few spells and stuff. I think it's better than that. I'm selling it very, very short. It's a great game. I adore it very much, but it's definitely on the weaker side with gameplay. And Skyrim I felt was the same way. Skyrim is just like, go up to dude. Third person wasn't really great for combat. Go up and mash the attack button a lot. It's functional. It works. Fallout 4 was definitely a good step for me. I liked that the first person shooting was pretty, like, accurate. Like, you could shoot people in the head, and, like, you could, you know, aim your shots, and it wasn't as much, like, luck. So I like kind of the more dynamic combat systems, and I feel like both Skyrim and Witcher don't have very, like, physics-based dynamic combat systems. Maybe Skyrim's a little bit more physics-based. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about at all. The point I'm trying to make, my friends, is the following. It's simply this. While the combat systems in both Skyrim and Witcher are very passable, above passable, this is Zelda. And Zelda has a pretty good feel with its combat. And just looking at Link chopping down a tree looks fucking awesome. It seems like the world and the enemies really have, like, a, you know, a weight to them, a feel to them. And I'm excited to play an open world game where the star of the show, in a lot of ways, isn't necessarily all the other stuff or how crazy big it is. I mean, that too. Fuck you, muscle cunt. But it's more about, like, the gameplay is gonna feel really good. You know, I like that. Like, that's the thing, like, Dark Souls may not be my cup of tea for the reasons I've listed in previous streams, but I think the combat can feel really good, and I also think that, like, Monster Hunter sometimes has that as well. Sometimes it feels like you're not making any fucking progress, but when you land a hit in Monster Hunter, you can't deny that it feels really fucking, like, solid. I don't know, there's like a really... I don't really know if there's a word for it, but that's something that I'm hoping, like, Nintendo manages to find a way to balance the more intense RPG elements of the giant open world with the gameplay that not only Zelda's known for, but Nintendo's known for in general. They make games that feel really good. So that's really what my point is. Convoluted, long-winded, but I'm hopeful and also a little worried. Worried that it might be too easy. Can you get off my fucking... There we go. Get off my treadmill, asshole. We're on the same team, bro. Why are you throwing barrels at me? You know, I could see, like, the problems with The Witcher and Skyrim were also, that was another complaint I heard, because I talked to a number of people about The Witcher, because I have a lot of friends that recently played, Blood and Wine, or have played Witcher for a while, and since I started playing it a bit, and I only play a little bit, granted, I don't really play a lot anymore, but when I played it more, they were happy that I finally got a chance to see what the game was all about, and, we ended up talking about that and Skyrim, and it was kind of like... Yeah, the game just gets easy, and like you gotta increase the difficulty manually, or, you know, you just do so many different quests, and so many missions that you just get over-leveled, overpowered, and then you just end up kind of breezing through the game. My friend Tom said his experience with The Witcher was he would go to every lower level question mark that he could find, right? Do them in level order, and then by the time he got to the higher ones, they weren't a challenge, but he just liked the game's writing and the story and the world, that he did them anyway. And I can see that. I felt like Skyrim was very, very similar. Once I became a sneaky archer with a crazy fucking amazing sword, that was my thing. That was what I did. That was like... I just would sneak attack, fuck loads of damage, shoot some arrows. Is there anything more? Nope, just shoot a lot of arrows and then heal yourself, and then get more things that are gonna do the same thing. It still had its challenge, but... Ooh. For games that are side quest heavy, and side quests that you want to do, it can get really... It can get really, easy, because you end up just jacking yourself off. Up. You jack up, and you get too powerful. Just wanted to see if you were still paying attention. So, a very difficult balance to achieve, and Nintendo is now trying their hand at the open world thing, and it seems like, you know, a lot of weapons in Breath of the Wild have a limit. They break. So maybe, you know, maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe they have figured it out. Maybe they'll get it right. But it's still a worry, because if these other developers have been doing it for years and they still have a hard time, I'm wondering if Nintendo is going to be able to just jump in. But then again, they've been in the business for fucking 30 years plus. I think if anyone could figure out a balance, they might be able to do so. Or there's just gonna be a hero mode, which, if that's the case, I'll just play that. End of discussion, really. I do like to not struggle in video games, but the reason I play Wolfenstein on the second hardest difficulty, and I did the same for Doom, is because, you know, you get better at a game the more you play it, and, you know, a little challenge is nice. I don't necessarily want the game to make me feel like an invalid, or like everything I do in life sucks. Monster Hunter, I'm surprised I ever overcame that learning curve. Because that one is brutal. That's like a fucking learning cliff that you just get constantly tossed off of into a bed of rusty AIDS nails. But yet, I guess when I played Monster Hunter Tri, I didn't have anything better to do, so I just did it. So a little bit of a challenge is nice. You know, I liked Twilight Princess on Hero Mode. That was cool. Wind Waker on Hero Mode is kind of cool. Still not the hardest game in the world, but very... very much more fun. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there. I got real lucky. And then there's games like Battlefield 1, which this is an online game, and so this is not really related to what we're talking about. But I'm just to be an asshole, I'm gonna just mention how fun is it, even if you're really good at Battlefield 1, to just jump into a match, and then for the first 25 minutes of the match, wherever you spawn, you just keep getting fucking shot in the head, or sniped, or kamikazed, or exploded, and you can be amazing at that game, but circumstances through an entire match can just keep you dead the whole time. Great game. Frustrating. Or people are hacking, sure. I feel like Titanfall 2 was pretty good when it came to being able to control your own fate a little bit better. Like, Battlefield was just so chaotic that it was a spectacle. It was great, but it was very chaotic and it was difficult to actually sometimes be able to, unless you're like kind of, you stay back and you hang back, it was difficult to be able to like carve your way through a battle and still live. Titanfall, I feel like you had a little bit more control. Even despite the Titans being horrendously overpowered, you could hide, you could find ways to defeat them from the shadows, you could team up with someone and take one down. But I guess any online shooter is gonna have that degree of randomness. So, not really an unexpected thing. I mean, even Counter-Strike, you could spend 200 hours, 300 hours getting pretty good at Counter-Strike. You jump into a match with amazing godlike people, and oh, wait, what's this? The thing okay, I'm ranting a lot right now, so you guys are angels for listening to me. But, the thing about StarCraft 2, I fucking loved playing that game, and when I got into the zone of StarCraft 2, and just StarCraft in general, it was almost unlike any other game. Winning a StarCraft 2 match online against a rando is a very, very satisfying thing. But, for me, it was just an infinite learning curve, and I could never get beyond. It's like this, I can't play sweeps on a guitar. My fingers don't work like that. I can't do it. I've never practiced, really. That's not my type of music, but at the same time, I'm not a very fast guitar player. And I guess in some ways, maybe it's a mental thing, maybe I just don't want to be. Maybe I'm content where I'm at, maybe exploring the songwriting is where I'm more interested, but it doesn't matter. The point is, StarCraft, I could never have, was it DPM? Dicks per minute? What? Clicks per minute. CPM. What? Maybe? I don't know, maybe that's what it was called. My ability to manage my group hit numerous peaks. And even playing like 4 hours a day, was not really enough for me. I just wasn't hardwired to be able to do that. And so I was not able to do that. And I kind of just stopped playing the game. I mean, I get bored of games generally, but I also kind of got frustrated. Very, 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 very frustrated. Because every time I would get into, like, Gold League... Every time I got into, like, Gold League, it was just, a nightmare. In some ways, the best thing to do probably would have been to, just do, like, custom random games. And then, you know, fight against people of questionable skill, so that I could have, at least won a match every now and then. So that's kind of like, and Counter-Strike is similar, but at least in Counter-Strike, you kind of have your team to carry you, or you can coordinate with your team. But if you're doing 1v1s in StarCraft, it's a lot fucking harder. Like, I even did 2v2, I did, you know, me and Fred played, me and Gil, a few people played, and I gotta stop fucking dying so many times. Even 2v2, you're still pretty responsible. You can't suck. The other person's not gonna carry all that weight. And I also kind of came to the conclusion that I was not... I didn't have as much fun 1v1. I didn't want to play the game 1v1, but that seemed to be the best way to, you know, do it and get good and learn. I kind of had the most fun I had with StarCraft 2 was like 4 people, 4v4 or 3v3. Like saving an ally with like a fucking Banshee rush. That's cool. Thanks, Donkey Kong. How into fighting games am I? Not really. We've talked about fighting games on the stream before, and apparently this is a touchy topic because people don't consider... People shit on Soul Calibur. I loved Soul Calibur. That's... I'll get it. Fucking Poison Pond, eat a dick. Soul Calibur was kind of the fighting game I enjoyed. Mortal Kombat. I was never really into Street Fighter simply because no one bought Street Fighter for me when I was a kid. And I didn't, obviously, so I didn't grow up with Street Fighter. So, it was definitely, it was Soul Calibur, a little bit of Tekken, and I'm not even gonna mention Smash Brothers, because that's not a fighting game according to a number of people, and that's just gonna open old wounds and arguments. It's a party game with fighting elements. That's what I have to say. So, sure. But I still think it's a game that if you put a lot of time into, you know, and you turn off items and shit, there's definitely a high degree of skill required. So. So that should give you an example. If I think Smash Brothers is the fighting game I played the most, and it is, then maybe I'm not a big fighting game person. Where the fuck am I going again? Alright. Oh my god, this level, I gotta pay attention now. So no more chat. It's fun to talk about video games. Obviously, that's why I fucking do this, but...
Oh, yeah,
if I continue talking, this level will never get done. And then we will never get to sleep. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that Mario Kart's not happening tonight, so... So you're gonna get a rain check on Mario Kart 8, and you will get Mario Kart 8 during the week. So that's the best I can do That and Earthbound. So maybe this will be a good thing. Donkey Kong's head should have been decapitated from that situation. He should be a fucking sausage. Sausage. Oh god. Is that a sausage? What the fuck are you doing making a sausage? This is fucking... This is the chef show. Oh god. This is Hell's Kitchen. You're making a fucking sausage. Come on, mate. Get it together. The fuck? Shit. Oh, thank you. Proof that if I just shut the fuck up, I'm actually slightly better at video games, at least 15% by my calculations. Okay, so here's the minecart level where you don't jump with the minecart. I don't think most of you are here for my, my gameplay, necessarily. So if I do shut the fuck up, I wonder how many people would just be like, yep, that's not what I'm here for. I just want to hear this asshole talk. I want to hear this asshole dig himself deeper and deeper with every word he says into an unclimbable hole. That's why I'm here. And then as soon as I start actually seriously playing the games and shutting up, they're just like, yeah, well, that's not what I'm here for. Sorry. Well, it was like a secret area, but we're just gonna skip that. Oh man, we still got some fun levels up next. There's still some fun ones. It just occurred to me which ones they are too. Like I am excited. Definitely a game you can complete in one sitting. Even if you're not all that skilled, or if you've never played it before. I think it's still very possible to do it in one sitting, but it's, yeah, it's still pretty fucking difficult. It could... That one sitting might be like fucking 4 hours, but... Nonetheless... I think if I can do sub 2, I'd be happy. I think I'm on my way there. Wait, am I sub 2? I don't know. Donkey Kong is back, and this time it's personal. It's already past sub 2. Alright, never mind then. Fucker. Fuck this level. Holy shit, fuck this level so hard. Can't see you, you fucker. Oh my god, first try. Holy fucking shit. Oh, my favorite boss. This one's actually one of the more reasonable bosses. But it's a lot of fun. I mean it. It's a fun boss. Just a gauntlet, really. At this point, they ran out of development time. I'd imagine. But someone in Rare was like, just fucking throw a bunch of fucking enemies at them. Nah, it's great. Ah, it's fine. I don't know why they're Scottish. I'm sure there's a Scotsman that worked at Rare. I mean, they are a British company, right? Nah, it's great. Throw a fucking everything that we've got, like a bunch of like cunts with like a fucking alligator mouth, and from there you just you know, just make the battle fucking dance a little bit. Oh, that's great, man. It's fucking great. Yeah, this is one of the levels I was just dreading. But I'm motivated now. And I don't feel like talking anymore, so... Could happen. Could happen. We could make history here on Vinesauce. I could be the first person to beat this on Christmas 2016 on this channel. Whatever. I don't know, like, this is... Why am I decent at these later levels, but some of the stuff in the middle was just fucking torture. Shit.
Yeah, the beans. Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Yeah. Screwed that up. If I believed in jinxing myself, that would have been the time that it happened. In between 3:41 and 3:42 a.m. Eastern. Just, really need this tire. The lights. Whoa, tire is going to possibly fuck me. Yes! Good morning. I've been kind of quiet. That just ruined that. Oh, there goes that. Okay, so, I've learned that the tire is only useful for a very, very short period of time. Get the fuck out of here. Just its presence alone was throwing me off. I think that was for a secret, the last fuel container I just picked up. Manic mincers. Yep, they're fucking manic, alright. They're mincers. They turn monkeys into pudding. If you don't eat your meat, you don't get any monkey pudding. Oh, chimpanzee that! Monkey pudding! Look at that. Count how many references in a row that was. Jesus. Fucking hell. So proud of myself. Feel like a right twat. No. Get back here, you fuck. Alright. Do it without the fucking thing. Yeah. Fuck. I started, like, I was gonna say shit. But then I realized that wasn't a strong enough curse word, so I switched to fuck mid-shit.
I have fucking cunt!
If I learned the true meaning of Christmas throughout all this, I have. It's that monkey pudding is probably delicious. That's what I've learned this year. You're 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. You know that? Yeah. It's alright, we didn't need Dongli anyway. Just do this without him. Okay, I got it this time. This is it. Right here. Do not lose any monkeys in the process. Just kinda make all the appropriate jumps. Yeah, that one sneaks up on you. That one, oh. Oh, hey there. Is this a bonus? This isn't a bonus area. This is just another... That's just an addendum. I'm not fucking around with addendums. Just let me get through the level, bro. Yeah. Misty Mine. I think I'll be able to do this before 4 a.m., maybe. I've got 12 minutes to complete this. The whole game, I'm talking about. Probably won't happen that way, but, you know, whatever. It's worth a shot. Just, snakes in a barrel. No, it's not gonna happen. I just thought about some of the levels that I haven't done yet. No, it's not gonna happen. Nope. This is a weird level. Because it's kind of sandwiched in between a lot harder levels. And this one's very tolerable. You know what should be here? That fucking first minecart level. That would be good here, and this should be with a slight modification where that level was. Okay, no, this part's a little brutal. The fucking claptrap fellas or whatever they're called. Snap trap? Who cares? Stupid bitches. Guess we had to see that at least once. Hey dudes. Okay. Loopy lights. More light levels. This fucking level and the one that goes dark are the reasons I don't look forward to replaying Donkey Kong Country. Certainly doable, but a little bit of trial and error if you don't get the proper rhythm. Will I play Donkey Kong Country 2? I was talking about before. Maybe next Christmas. Or earlier. I might get the itch. That one's a little bit longer than this one. Oh, fucking coconut, really? Is this a 100% run? No, this is just play the game, beat the game, who cares? I've said who cares at least 7 or 8 times tonight. That should be some kind of indication of something. I don't know what, but who cares? It's my new motto, my new stream motto. Everyone loves the catchphrases. People respond well. Test audiences have shown that a crowd responds well to catchphrases. Focus groups. Focus groups. That's where we find out what games to play here at Vinesauce HQ. We get a corporate focus group of people. We see what tests well, and then we implement it into our corporate strategy. And catchphrases definitely test very well. So do bees. I don't care. this level. But why are the lights like this? Like who's fucking with the electricity? Why has no one made the attempt to fix these lights? Why are they so loopy? Can't see. Can't see. Monkey! You! That claptrap motherfucker. Man, that would have been a lot of fun to get nailed by that fucking claptrap. Who's guys? Yeah, the dream of sub 2 hours is gone. However, it wasn't when I said it earlier. This is another one of those levels that you just remember and dread. Turns out I never liked video games. But they tested well within the with the focus group, so I decided to go with them. My other strategy would have been to eat pizza live every night for 4.5 hours. But video games tested slightly better with the group that I was going for. The demo I was going for, the demographic. I guess I also didn't want to suffer some kind of coronary damage by eating pizza every night. So, there's that. Okay! Well, there is a social queefing category, eating category on Twitch now. There's also Twitch IRL. I could strap a GoPro to my crotch. I could just, like, walk around with a massive... Like, I just, like, put a bowling ball in there. A small bowling ball, and like, put a GoPro near, like, a hidden GoPro on there, and then just see the reactions, you know? That could be great. It's like... I wonder what the limit is. Like, can you do, like, Joey Salads type pranks? With Twitch IRL? Like, I wonder, like, when do they put their foot down? Like, if you're streaming, like, sick, epic pranks, where you, like... do really, really questionably legal things. I wonder if that's allowed. Okay, halfway there. Every time. I remember that dude doing the same thing to me last time I played this. Vine sauce in public, gone sexual. Okay. Those dudes are super fucking strong. You can only take them out like that. Ooh. Look at this. This is a weird predicament to be in. I'm basically... I'm fucked. I can't get anywhere. Oh, that's... Wait, that left one was still active? damn it. I don't know if the, platforms respawn. I might have been able to recover. Shit. Just trying to be the best there ever was on Christmas 2016 on the Vinesauce channel. Not a very competitive person. Oh, you fuck! I got japed! Oh. Oh, I'm still alive. Oh, thank you so much, Rare. Like, I thought there was gonna be one of those big dudes. The jape was that it was a fucking little beaver fella. And... it was a little beaver fella, and it wasn't actually the big dude with the swole. Yeah, they definitely ran out of ideas by now. It's like, hey, let's bring back the vulture. But this time, he's more pissed. Also, sub 4 AM stream deconfirmed. It's currently a little bit after 4 AM, so that's quite not happening. But I didn't expect it to anyway, so it's all good. We're still well within acceptable parameters. Oh. I forgot to talk about something. The Alien Covenant trailer. So I'm a pretty big Ridley Scott fan, pretty big Alien fan. Alien Covenant trailer was released yesterday. Or was it today? Who cares? That's about the 8th time I've said that now. How do I feel about the trailer? No one asked. Well, I'm gonna tell you anyway, because I am a big Alien fan, and I thought the trailer looked... forgettable. Visually, it's solid. Michael Fassbender is back. Great. I was kind of excited to see Prometheus 2 explore the engineer's homeworld. And it's just another, like, Expendable Crew horror movie. Now, I like Alien being a horror movie. So I'm okay with it. There's a few scenes that looked interesting. And a few scenes, like the shower scene, that looked very hokey, very 90s slasher flick. However, the cast is good. Cast is very good. Visuals are nice. Ridley seems to be in fine form. Dude's, like, in his late 70s now, or mid-70s. I don't even know how this guy is still working the way he does. He is an inspiration, is what he is. I love his attitude, too. If you watch him in interviews, the dude just does not give a single fuck. Really smart guy, but makes some kind of bad decisions. You give Ridley a good script, you're gonna get a good movie. That's one of the things I've known. Well, you might get a good movie. Can't even say that. Okay, best music time. But... let me finish my thought. It looked okay. I'm not shivering me timbers. Okay, I was really hoping I could do that first try. But let me finish my Alien thoughts. The trailer looked okay. It didn't blow me away. It looks a little bit like Alien by the numbers. And I'm hoping it'll be more than that. Prometheus had a better trailer, but was a worse movie, I think. Or was it not a great movie? Just decent. I hope that fucking hack fraud Lindelof isn't writing this movie. If he's not, that would be fantastic. Or Roberto Orsi or whatever the fuck. Oh, there goes my safety net. Pretty tough camera angles on this fight. I've noticed. Dude, like, jumps! Okay, here it is. I got this. The dude, like, jumps off camera. It's kind of annoying. Wasn't there another movie in development in the Alien franchise? Or did that get cancelled? Oh wait, no, he's not jumping off camera, he's just jumping over there. That's cool. Got hit by the fucking cannonball, that was... Good job, Vin. Yeah, so let's try that again. And I'm gonna stop talking about Alien now, but I'm pretty sure the dude who made District 9 was directing an Alien movie. I don't know if that got canned. Or the studio was just like, we got another one, sorry, just fuck off. But, regardless, I'm gonna see it day one, because, you know, I'm a fucking Alien kind of nerd, and at least, again, after some of the other entries in the series, this is definitely getting back to what I feel Alien does best, which is get killed by cannonballs. It's not even the cannonballs that are fucking... It's not that they're even that hard to dodge, I'm just dodging too late. Ooh, that was a stupid death. That did not need to happen. Alright, you ready? This is it. No, Mario, for whoever in chat just said, is he going to play Mario Kart 8 after this? No. I had no idea how long Metal Gear Solid was gonna take. And that delayed everything. So, Mario Kart 8 is gonna happen during the week. It sadly got pushed back. Yeah, that was just dumb of me. Making really, really dumb mistakes. I've had occasions where I was able to beat this boss kind of no problem. I know that doesn't sound like that's true at all, but I swear. But my foot my foot grazed the top of a cannonball that had fallen already. But that's not how it works. So let me show you how it works. We'll do Donkey as a backup. Oh, whatever, man. Move on. The main problem is that I was trying too hard to roll through the fucking cannonballs when jumping through them is clearly way more doable. Look at that. Even Donkey Kong can get through them like that. No roll required. Cock and balls! Final attempt. The Reckoning. K. Rool's going down. I swear it's happening this time. As long as I don't, like, do anything stupid, like jump onto his crown, I'll be fine. You know? They say as you get older, your reflexes just get worse and worse. And, you know, there's like motor skills that start to decrease. So it's only worse from here on out, folks. I'm sorry to say my best video game playing days are way behind me. I'm gonna have to start playing just BAB games all the time now. See, that's the thing, once you get the trick and the feel of it, it's really not that bad. Not even really that much problem. Yeah, see? We did it. We beat the game, everybody. I have to pee. Don't celebrate yet. Son of a bitch. It's not over yet, Kong. Wait a minute, what just happened? Wait a minute. Did I really screw the pooch? I screwed the pooch? Oh! Huh. The pooch has been screwed. He fucking takes that. You know what? K. Rool, you're a fucking son of a bitch, you know that? You don't throw your crown consistently at the right and same time. You are a fucking japester. But that was my fault. I got nervous. I panicked. That was totally my fault. Just... Fuck you, K. Rool. I'm blaming you anyway. I don't care. Oh, that's cool. Alright. So... This is not happening. I actually... I beat this motherfucker. But, wait, you're telling me I can't jump on his head because he's got a crown on his head?! I have done this on like my first try. There have been times, I swear, I've done this, and I did it well. Maybe not first try, but like this is just sad, really. I thought I knew K. Rool. I thought I knew you. The foundation of my relationship with K. Rool has been on lies. It's all been a lie. It's all been a big fucking fat lie. Just like his tits. Stupid mistake. It's up to you now, Diddy. Don't freak out. Be unfortunate something really stupid were to happen just now, right? Be unfortunate if something real fucking stupid were to happen. I have no comment. The power of... Oh, where was your crown that time, cunt? I'll just say this, I'm my own worst enemy. If you want to know, the real final boss of this battle is me right now. It's 4 AM Vinny Brain versus himself. I got this. Come on, just let's do the thing. There you go. Man, I should really like try to fucking start my streams earlier. All right, we're still going. What time is it? 4:20 AM almost. Good. Oh, what a shame. This was almost a good stream. This was almost good! Oh. Let's do this. I'm no longer feeling sorry for myself. I'm just angry. I would definitely be on the Emperor's side right now if this was the end of Return of the Jedi. I would have gone over so fucking fast. Palpy, what do you got for me? What do you got? You want me to slaughter some younglings? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. No, that hate stuff, that's good shit. Whatever you need, I got this. Just let me know, Palps. What's that? You look like Satan? That's alright. I needed a new employer. This is it. This is the time I do this. This is the time where I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected, no stupid mistakes will be made, and I will be able to defeat K. Rool. And thus we will rejoice. Cunt. Give me that fucking banana. Let me shove that shit right up my asshole! Good game. Really like this game. Well done, Donkey, my boy. Who'd have thought a young whippersnapper like you could have beaten that bunch of no-good Kremlings? You made an old man proud. Go and look in your hoard. I think you'll be in for a surprise. So Vappy's just gonna edit it so that that was my first attempt. First try, everybody! I'm sure there must be some bonus rooms you haven't found. Yeah. Wow. Alright, now we can do this. Now it's time for Mario Kart 8. Obviously, no, I'm kidding. No way. Clambo. See, here they are. Look at them. Look at them, everybody. It's a clam. Awesome.
And our social bonds can be mega gnarly to the max.
Yeah, dude. I know.
And I am so incredibly sorry that you have to deal with bogusness at this level.
Yeah.
I want you to know I am here for you.
Thanks, dude.
Whatever you need,
Yeah, man.
I am your main monkey.
That's cool.
I am the ape to get you through this scrape.
I know.
And
You always been there, dude.
is the way to go, Home Slice. Through is the way to go. You know, we have this tendency to ignore whackness until it festers and eats us alive.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just try to go around it, but let me
Crazy
tell you
shit.
something, dude.
Yeah.
Go through it,
Through?
process it,
Yeah.
break it down,
Yeah.
examine it.
There you saw you
It's like
just now.
hopping on Rambi and busting into a bonus level.
Yeah.
It's the only way to rebuild yourself in a healthy way.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to learn that after my divorce.
You were married.
I mean, look,
Tell me
I'm not
about
trying to sound like a shrink or a know-it-all.
No, no, no.
I'm honestly just here to be a homeboy, but
Yeah. Well,
if
you
you're
always
not
have
ready to
been.
rap about it right this sec, that's chill.
Yeah.
But no,
You're alright,
I got your
man.
back.
Thanks, dude.
You are in an extremely heinous and uncool situation.
Yeah.
I love you, and I want you to live your best life possible.
Thanks, Funky. Ah, so cool. It's so cool. The game is so encouraging. From Mr. Gamer. Here's a Vine Shroom with a Christmas hat. From Boss Cool from chat. Boss Kool-Aid. Little Vine Shroom fella. From Miss Kitty Conqueror. Yeah. I know. But I got your back. From Smuggy. Some art from yesterday's stream. This one's from J-Man. Quality art. Look at that. Like you spent so much of your life force. From Yoshi1234 no, and plenty of other numbers. Merry Vinemas. From Nas Numbers. Look at that. Amazing. This is actually a continuation slightly of Nas's art of the Vine constellation from a few years ago. I love it. That is a good Christmas present. Thank you for that. Here's one from Supermoon. Some Red Vox Atom Bomb art. That's pretty cool, actually. And, I'm not gonna let this music run the whole time. I just thought it would be kind of appropriate at the ending there. Vappy can no longer separate the streams. I've done you this time. I've done you. I tricked you into looking at the art. From Nope Cartoons, Merry Christmas. Hopefully 2017 can be better. Well, that's what it says there. This one's from Ratine. Merry Christmas, Vine Sauce. Well, that was Donkey Kong Country. I hope you enjoyed it. What a shame. I could have done K. Rool and such more quick, but I didn't. But I love it. I still love it. And it is a very difficult game at times, but very rewarding and very satisfying. You can see, what's that? It's a little teaser, is what that is. Soon. Well, not too soon, but soon-ish. Anyway, from Ratine, Merry Christmas from Vine Sauce. Turn this off, and, very cool. From Anime04, BRB. Is this one of, like, Otacon's animes? It was obvious. Low-hanging fruit. Gotta do it sometimes. From Techbane. 'Twas the night before... 'twas a night to stream Vine Sauce, and all through the house only one creature stirred with his inverted mouse. It was 4 a.m. But Vin stayed from his bed in hopes that those Nazi fucks soon would be dead. So close to the checkpoint, perhaps one more step, but alas he was slain and exclaimed aloud, "Bep!" His rage, how it crackled, his laughs were so merry, until fan art corner and the fur bait of Cherry. While youngsters are dreaming their sugar plum dreams, we watch this jabroni quack, sneeze, and spout memes. No matter the season, through heat waves and drafts, it's nice to tune in here and have a few laughs. So, to Vinny tonight and the whole Vine Sauce team, Merry Christmas to all, and thanks for the streams. That's actually really nicely done. We don't really get a lot of poetry on the art corner there, and it's cool. It's quite nice. Happy to quack sneeze for you every now and then. This one's from Jomsh, and it is Cold Snake. Whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas hating the weeaboos. Why do we have more poetry? What the hell? From Ayana the Dork. There's a me in my Christmas sweater that I don't have. And, yeah, it's perfect. This one's from Scarlet Scarves, and it is a happy holidays for the whole Vine Sauce team. Nicely done. From Azusa Magica. There's a weird fungus. Really nicely drawn there. From Lemon Line. No angerness allowed, Vinay. What the fuck words are you using? Those are worse than my words. And I use some really weird fucking bad words. Anyway, nice art. Wait, the salt is yet to come. Mario Kart has not happened yet. From the Line Guy. Snake, do you know about furries? From Lieutenant Sprinkles. That's cool. That's 3D Vines. Nice. I have not seen 3D Vines from you before. Hope to see more. Well, here we go. From Lieutenant Sprinkles, here's a BRB. 3D Shrooms, I should have said. Well, maybe there's some vines in there. I don't know. From a Chickadee Monster, here's Merry Christmas from Isabel. And a Happy New Leaf. I'm not going to give like a long, convoluted New Year speech. But, you know, I strive to be a better person. I will try. I'll do my best. And I hope you guys do too. But more so than that, you know, David Bowie can't die twice. So, from Toasty, here's a BRB. This one's from Karate Man Joe, and it is a Merry Christmas from your old pal Donkey Kong. This one's from Peer Gaming. There's no way this is going to work, Otacon. And then it worked. This one's from Dances with Bananas. And, Grunt Zoom. Wow. Jacked as fuck. Anime04 made this one. I don't believe them. I don't want to believe them. He likes you, Scoot. He won't hurt you. You have to dig up the truth. But how could Vine... Why would Vine ever? And Gan and 2, they're my friends, aren't they? I mean, just... No, I'll put my mind... I'll put it out of my mind. Does Scoot know? What the hell? Scoot was definitely considering it. From Crimson Wrench. Oh, look at that. That's, it's good. I like the shirt he has there. Crimson, do you like, bananas by chance? Because I see you like apples. I was just wondering. From Blue Turtleneck, here's a Scoot for you. Classic Scoot. Oh, this one's from Pizza Dog. You can move your body prettily. No longer that down. From Yoshi and a bunch of numbers. Here's a Scoot. Very, very handsome photo. From Rabid Rodent, Merry Christmas. Yeah, that was from yesterday's garbage streams. If you missed it, there were some pretty interesting, shitty Christmas games yesterday. From Deluxer. Extreme news source. What they're doing to frogs will shock you. Hitler coming back into style, and you won't believe how. I see what you're doing there. Millennials are killing the banana industry, and it's not why you think. One surprised banana investor views his losses. Pictured here. Now listen here, you young assholes. I know exactly what the fuck you're up to. My banana stocks are going way down. I know it's all your fucking fault, you failures. Why did you believe Sean Murray when he said No Dong Sky was going to revolutionize bananas in video games? Why did you idiots continue pre-ordering shit no matter how bad it got back in my day? You didn't pre-order. You got to the store, and if they were out, that was it. Mark my fucking words. Back then, we learned to deal with disappointment. You kids could have even watched one of your video game streams on Twitch and seen if it was good. But no, you monkey fuckers had to go and buy it and ruin my bananas somehow. How the fuck have I been typing this? I can't even see my keyboard. How have I not been making more mistakes? What the fuck is this? This isn't my opinion, help. Bet you didn't expect me to read all that. From username. A little grammatically strange, but I tried. Did my best. Here's Super Speed Luigi Kong. My favorite Kong. Good job. This one here is from Ulysses 1UP. All of my various fun, horrendous noises that you guys have had to endure. This one's from Kella Kello. Maybe Vinny could come back as an anime girl. I did say that. I regretted it, but I did say it. From a non-505, he preempted the Mario Kart 8 stream that did sadly not happen tonight, but it would have looked like this, and it will when it happens. Sorry. From Atherall, calm down, Vinny. I think you're sexy too. Wait a minute. I never said that. I was just saying, but she was like kind of like a monkey with tits. It was weird. You know, I don't know. From Karate Man Joe. The Tamundua, lesser anteater, is my favorite animal. So if you can give a shout out to the Tamundua either today or in the future stream, I would be very grateful. Son, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's right here. You just, like, issued the shout out. So it happened already. From Experiment. There's a Cold Snake. From Miles. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep. That's cool. Nice something or other there, don't you think? Nice 10. Yeah. From DJ Games, here's a Vine Shroom. Done traditionally. From How Is This a Name? Here's a Satan tire for you. And this one here is, oh my god, from Blazin' Meow. Oh no, what is this? Why? Oh, I don't want to see Scoot's ass like that. No, don't sexualize Scoot. Why is Cherry now not getting sexualized, but Scoot is? This is bad. This is, no, don't, no. Do not do that. Okay, that's the stream. I'm going to bed. Good night. Please go check out the other streamers. I've said this before, it would make their Christmases better if you did spend some time investigating the other Vinesauce streamers. Twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce or Vinesauce.com to find out who they are, where they are. I think one of my mods, Vigibum, is live at the moment. Dyer is live as well. So you go check them out if you're looking for more streams. I am getting the fuck to bed. We will do Mario Kart 8 this week. We'll finish Wolfenstein. We'll start Earthbound, and we will definitely play more Pokemon. So, some good stuff. Busy week. Busy week. Have a good one, everybody. Merry Christmas. It's over. No more Christmas music. No more Tommy Wiseau underwear. Until next year, have yourselves a Merry fucking Christmas, and thanks for spending it with me. It really means a lot. Just happy that I have the ability to say dumb, random shit, and there's plenty of people to listen. Really nice. Really, really happy about that. So, you know, good night.